Okay, by now, if you've been following me for a while, um, with all the information I've been sharing with you on hormones, you've likely come to realize that hormones have an incredibly big job. And wow, are they, they are powerful because they're responsible for quite a lot of functions in the body, right? And you may want to think of them as your body's own very own chemical messengers that literally seep through your bloodstream and deliver instructions to your tissues and your organs. Um, and they affect, like I said just now, they affect everything from metabolism to energy levels to reproduction to sexual function and even your mood. Think about it. And the thing is, we don't tend to, when something's going on with us, we don't tend to think about our hormones at all, right? Which is crazy because we know, well, it is and it isn't because we weren't brought up to think of hormones when you have a headache or you're ill or you can't lose weight or your energy levels are low or you have a breast cancer diagnosis. You know, it, it's so much to think of, right? Uh, but here's the thing: these hormones, these little babies, are literally very delicate. Even the tiniest shift in your hormone levels can trigger so many changes in your body. And let's be honest, sometimes those changes come with some pretty frustrating symptoms, like most likely where you are now, going through the transition called perimenopause. So why is this happening? So I just wanted to jump on here and share some information with you that might connect the dots for you if you're experiencing a lot of perimenopausal symptoms or hormonal imbalance symptoms. Um, Knowing what's going on in your body, at different stages of your life can help you make sense of everything that you're feeling, everything that you're experiencing. And every woman's journey is unique, but um, I'm just going to share with you a general hormone timeline to give you an idea of what may be going on with you wherever you are, because you might be in the mid 30s, in the 40s, you might be in the 50s, wherever you are, wherever that you may be. I just want to share a bit of information going through the timeline. So hopefully it helps you make sense of what you're experiencing. So here's the thing: in your mid to late 30s, your DHEA. Don't get me to say the full word because I can never pronounce it. So I stick with DHEA, which is one of your hormones, and progesterone begin to drop. Right? These are the hormones that help with things like your mood, your skin health, regulating your menstrual cycle. And that's why some women start feeling a bit off around this time in their mid 30s, right? And then in your late 30s to 40s, another hormone starts to decline called testosterone, right? You may liken testosterone to being a male hormone, but we as women have it, but in a less volume. We have less than me, is the phrase I'm trying, but we do need it. And when it starts that gradual decline, and then estrogen begins to fluctuate more unpredictably. Yeah, that's why you have those wild swings, right? That often not and that the culprits behind why women struggle in their 40s with mood changes, the weight gain, and other bothersome symptoms, right? And then when you get into your late 30s to 50s, here's what happens. More crazy happens. your ovaries start to slow down significantly, and estrogen finally, begins to its steady descent. So estrogen is produced in your ovaries, and your adrenals, produce a very minute amount, right? So it's not when your estrogen completely stops being produced by your ovaries, you don't get any, you get a little bit, right? And this stage leads up to menopause, which is officially marked by 12 consecutive months without a period. And the average age for menopause is about 51, but it can happen earlier or it can happen later. Every woman is different, right? So here's the empowering part. As your hormones change, you can change your strategy to support your body through the transition. So there's so many things that you can do using nature, holistic methods that you can, implement to support the transition, so you don't feel the drastic symptoms, or you don't that your symptoms are not drastic, right? So it's not just about managing symptoms, but also about reducing your risk of disease and improving the quality of life. Okay, so small shifts in your lifestyle, like tweaking your diet, exercising regularly, and managing stress can make a huge difference in how you feel. I did a video recently about cortisol and insulin resistance. These two hormones get act in on the have a part to play as well while you're going through the perimenopause transition, because they have an impact on your weight loss. That's why when you end up in insulin resistance, because your cortisol levels are high, you have more difficulty, you have more of a challenge losing weight, right? So this is what I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be talking about a lot of this in the upcoming workshop next Wednesday, 4th December, at 4 p.m. GMT. And it's called Mastering Meal Planning, How to Eat for Energy and Weight Loss After 35. And I'm not just going to be talking about meal planning. I'm going to be talking about all the holistic approach and methods that you can use, the methods I use to support myself through the transition that I'm going through myself right now, right? So I'll guide you through meal planning strategies, specifically designed to boost your energy, to promote weight loss and support hormonal balance. Plus, you've got a workbook to work with to help you plan your meals going forward. And I support you with those recipes as well, right? So if this resonates with you and you want to find out more, click on the link below, the link in my bio, and get yourself registered to join in the workshop next week to learn the strategies that I use to support myself. And here's the thing: when I went through treatment for cancer, a lot of the side effects I have, the menopausal side effects. So this is not my first rodeo. The first time I had to deal with menopausal symptoms was treatment induced. Now nature is taking its course, right? Like I said, not my first rodeo, so I know what to do. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, I have the strategies in place. And this is me sharing them with you, right? So if you want to be part of this and get information about the strategies that you can use to implement and make the transition easier for you, click on the link and join me, and grab the Black Friday deal, 50% off the launch. I'm looking forward to supporting you on this workshop on Wednesday, the 4th of December. All right, see you then.